1 minute.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Thursday Thunder. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Introducing first, Psychosis.
What a tough human being this guy is, Tony. You know, he beats his beard in and then bites him off from the inside.
There seems to be a lot of energy in the crowd tonight.
His opponent, now making his entrance to the ring, a true ambassador for the WCW, Bret the Hitman Hart.
When this guy comes down to the ring, you can be sure of one thing, that he's going to cause some serious damage.
Only WCW can draw a crowd like this.
Looks like they're sizing each other up.
You can forget the rule book. These two guys are going to give us a real good fight.
One! That's all he got out of that one. Bret Hart is on fire. Just look at that move he pulled off. I don't understand that at all. Russian leg sweep. Folks, I've seen a lot of wrestling in my time, and that was one spectacular move. Elbow! Pile driver! What a maneuver!
A prime example, Tony, of excellent offense.
Great move!
If you're caught, you need to do anything you can to escape. I don't care if it means an eye gouge, a handful of hair, a low blow. You just do it.
Just a one count, folks.
It's going to be tough getting rid of this guy. Matter of fact, he should hit the phone and maybe call for an exorcist.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Incredible athleticism on display here tonight. Psychosis seems to be a bit light in the head after that attack. Bret Hart just leveled him with that move. This is unbelievable! Psychosis is out on his feet. Sharpshooter! Well, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he's almost finished here, folks.
He has taken too much damage. In fact, he looks exhausted.
There it is! It's all over! It's all over!
Your attention, please. The winner of this contest, Bret the Hitman Hart.
That was a big win. He moves up the list in the quest for the best.
Another night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mean Gene Okerlund. Welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Saturday Night Wrestling. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Now approaching the ring, he is a member of professional wrestling's elite, Bobby Blaze.
This man is ready to work, and his job tonight is to bust heads. And I would hate to be his opponent.
The fans here have been cheering ecstatically since the doors opened. They're in for one heck of a night.
His opponent for tonight, a true ambassador for the WCW, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Brain, what do you have to say about him?
You know, this guy's made the rounds with WCW, but I think it's time he does something to really make a statement.
Thank you very much, Brain. Okay, folks, there's the bell. Let's see if this one lives up to the hype.
This match won't be pretty, but it should be action-packed.
Standing dropkick.
His opponent really needs to get some offense going, and I mean now.
One, that's all he got.
His opponent's like one of those crash dummies. You can slam him around all day, but he keeps coming back for more.
One, that's all he got.
His opponent's like a punching bag. Doesn't matter how much you hit him, he just keeps coming back for more.
Irish whip. Wow, if you ask what hit him, just tell him it was a train named Hart.
And with that, he is surely telling his opponent he is in for the fight of his life.
Blaze is a little dazed after that one. The Hitman is now going to work on him outside for a while. This could get nasty. Uh-oh, he's going to move this battle to ringside. What is this? Oh my, that was a vicious move on Bobby Blaze.
He's really making this ham and egg earn his money tonight.
Now he must be quite confident if he's taunting this much.
Knock it off, pal. You're no Disco Inferno. Let's see the Nitro Girl.
Standing dropkick.
A prime example, Tony, of excellent offense.
Knee drop. Standing dropkick.
Now that sure was effective.
Hart is really applying the pressure to his opponent. Double axe handle. Great move.
That'll take the taste right out of your mouth.
I thought it was over right there.
Tony, you should always precede your pin attempt with what else? A good Greco-Roman low blow. That one caught him full.
The Hitman is now going to work on him outside for a while. This could get nasty.
He's in the driver's seat. His opponent has yet to do anything meaningful.
He's got that hold locked in. Vertical suplex. Sharpshooter! What tremendous spirit. I've seen many who've tapped out as soon as this hook put on him. He didn't even stand a chance.
Your attention, please. The winner of this contest, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart now takes over the number 4 spot in this quest for the best.
When you think of the rising stars of the WCW, you have to be an idiot not to have this guy at the top of the list. I mean, at the top of the list.
Tune in again for more spectacular WCW action.
gentlemen, and wrestling fans of all ages, welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Thursday Thunder. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Introducing first, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker.
Brain, why don't you enlighten us a bit on this wrestler?
You can't take this guy lightly. If you treat him like a bum, he'll hit you so hard, you won't know what happened.
You're absolutely right.
And his opponent, now making his entrance to the ring, one of the true stars of WCW, hailing from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart.
What a tough human being this guy is, Tony. You know, he beats his beard in and then bites him off from the inside.
Just listen to the fans. They're sure behind Bret the Hitman Hart. Okay, folks, there's the bell. Let's see if this one lives up to the hype.
You know, if you ask the average wrestling fan who they would like to see fight, they would point to these two. That's because they can't spell.
Standing drop kick.
Tony, this guy's a consummate professional. Once he enters that ring, he can hurt you in so many different ways, and they all hurt.
One, that's all he got.
Tony, you should always precede your pin attempts with what else? A good Greco-Roman low blow.
One, he only got a one count.
This guy's like a bad piece of carpet, or okra and twig. You just can't keep it down.
Hart is on fire. Just look at that move he pulled off.
When a guy's trapped, you need to go in and end it. Choke him. Slam the back of his head into the turnbuckle. Do anything you can to put your opponent away.
It's extremely difficult to gain any sort of momentum when you're trapped in one of those corners. Double axe handle. Pile driver. That move really connected. He caught the Sarge. What tremendous spirit. I've seen many who've tapped out as soon as this hook put on them. What's this? Pile driver. That was incredible. Hart is really applying the pressure to his opponent. That one really stunned Sarge. He got into some trouble in the corner there. Great anticipation there. Vertical suplex. Bret Hart really laid into him with that one. He's got that hold locked in. Sarge was caught off guard with that move. Oh my, this is getting to the point where someone's going to have to step in.
His opponent's not going to be able to take much more abuse like that. He needs to do something and do it now.
What tremendous spirit. I've seen many who've tapped out as soon as this hook put on them. Backbreaker. Bret Hart with a spectacular move. Sharpshooter. He's got that hold locked in. Spectacular move!
The other guy will sure remember that. He can clear the cobwebs.
Backbreaker! Incredible athleticism on display here tonight. Knee drop. Great anticipation there. Sharpshooter! He did it! He's won the match!
Your attention, please. The winner of this contest, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart is now ranked 3rd in this quest.
And this man has stepped past one more man towards WCW dominance.
Thanks for playing. Try it again soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Monday Nitro. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit.
I'm the greatest.
Now approaching the ring, Ernest the Cat Miller.
His opponent is ready for a lesson in pain.
Listen to that. They're really giving him the business.
I'm the greatest.
His opponent for tonight, hailing from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart.
This is one powerhouse of a wrestler coming down to the ring.
You know, these fans don't know how to act, Tony, but they do know where to go in order to see the best wrestling, and that is WCW.
There's the bell. Let's sit back and enjoy the match.
This match won't be pretty, but it should be action-packed.
Hart really laid into him with that one. Hip toss. It's kind of a bush league move. That one really stunned Miller.
You know, this guy might be trying to get on the special When Morons Attack, starring him.
Hart threw his opponent out of the ring. This is getting chaotic. One. He only got a 1 count.
Look, pal, this ain't your sweetheart or your grandma. You have to do a lot more than that to pin him.
Hip toss. That one really stunned Ernest Miller. Small package. One. Just a 1 count, folks.
Tony, you should always precede your pin attempt with what else? A good Greco-Roman low blow.
Wow, these men are laying it all on the line tonight. Standing drop kick. One count. That's all he got out of that one.
There's nothing harder than trying to pin an opponent. There's nothing harder than a grueling, sweaty match. And the one thing you want to hear is Gene Okerlund claiming you as the winner of the match.
Knee drop. The beating that he's taken in this match is incredible.
He looks awful. What's keeping him going?
Sharpshooter. He did it! He's won the match!
The winner of this match, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart is now number 2 on the list for the belt.
Tony, no man has been able to derail this man's mission to become the top man in WCW.
Thanks for playing. Try it again soon.
Your attention, wrestling fans. Welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Thursday Thunder. Whomever emerges victorious will be the #1 contender for the World Television title belt. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Now approaching the ring, a member of one of the most distinguished organizations in all of professional wrestling, Chris the Clipper Benoit.
He'll be sure to make a statement tonight, Tony. He wants to be sure that his name is right there on top with the rest of the stars at WCW.
There seems to be a lot of energy in the crowd tonight.
His opponent for tonight, one of the true stars of WCW, Bret the Hitman Hart.
This man is the epitome of intensity.
You know, Tony, the only way to get these humanoids any louder would be to tell them that Bobby the Brain Heenan would not be here tonight.
Okay, folks, there's the bell. Let's see if this one lives up to the hype.
You know, Tony, the fans have waited a long time to see this match. But more importantly, I've waited a long time to see this match.
Pile driver! Spectacular move!
A prime example, Tony, of excellent offense.
Bret Hart drew his opponent out of the ring. This is getting chaotic. I don't understand that at all. Oh my, something's going on here! That one staggered Chris Benoit.
Know what's cooking? That's his blood boiling. He's in control now.
Russian leg sweep. What a move executed by Bret Hart. Standing drop kick.
This is why this guy is so good. He can hurt you in so many ways.
Chris Benoit hooked a nasty hit there.
I can't believe it. That was incredible. When you can lock in a move like that, the best thing to do is just ring the bell. Raise the other man's hand and hope he's got some dignity left. Or his arm.
The Hitman drew his opponent out of the ring. This is getting chaotic. And the folks at ringside are getting a little bit more action than they planned. Good job anticipating the move and reversing it. Irish whip. Benoit is in no shape to continue this match with all of the damage that he sustained. I've never seen such a beatdown in all my years.
This has been nothing but a slaughter. The other guy should just quit. Quit now. He can do that anytime. Right now, he should try to hurt his opponent as much as he can. I mean, really bust him up.
This is a brawl, period. They don't seem to care where they are. They've now taken this little disagreement to the locker room.
I'm just glad they're back there instead of up here with us.
That looked like it really hurt. Hope he's got good insurance. This is absolute mayhem! Look how hurt he is. Someone call the match off.
We're about finished here. I don't think he can take much more.
The Hitman is going for some additional help.
He needs to be careful. He might hurt someone with that. Tony, in the history of WCW, I'm hard-pressed to think of a match more brutal than this one.
Wow, I don't think anyone saw that move coming. He's going for the pin! 2, he didn't get him.
It's going to be tough getting rid of this guy. Matter of fact, he should hit the phone and maybe call for an exorcist.
These guys beat each other up pretty good back there and maybe headed back to the ring. Benoit was definitely staggered by that move. Elbow! Uh-oh! Spectacular move!
The best way to put it, Tony, is this guy's a businessman. It just so happens that his business is laying guys out.
Incredible athleticism on display here tonight. Sharpshooter! That's a win for the books!
Your attention, please. The winner of this contest, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart is now the top-ranked contender in this quest. Thanks for playing. Try it again soon.
Good evening, wrestling fans. All of the stars of WCW are here tonight at Sold Out. The following match is for the WCW World Television title. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Now making his way to the ring, he is the WCW World Television title champion, Disco Inferno.
What do you know about him, Brain?
Tony, learn this man's name. One day, this man is going to be a legend at WCW.
You're absolutely right.
And now, the challenger. He is a member of Professional Wrestling's Elite, hailing from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart.
This man is ready to go to work, Tony, and his job tonight is to take out his opponent one way or the other.
Folks, as you can tell by the reaction here tonight, this man's a fan favorite in this town. There's the bell. Let's see what happens.
Tony, once the bell rings, you and I better stand back, because these two guys will go through a brick wall. They'll do anything to win a match.
Irish whip.
It's as if he's got him in a rat trap. Now he just needs to snap the trap shut.
Incredible athleticism on display here tonight. Pile driver. Great anticipation there.
And with that, he is surely telling his opponent he is in for the fight of his life.
Disco Inferno is out on his feet.
The other guy will sure remember that. He can clear the cobwebs.
Irish whip. Hart just leveled him with that move. It may be over soon, folks, unless he can get out of this submission hold. Russian leg sweep. Sharpshooter. Knee drop. Standing drop kick. Disco Inferno. Can't be human if he's still standing after all that punishment. I've never seen such a beatdown in all my years.
His opponent only hopes that he would pass out from the exhaustion of him beating him up.
Sharpshooter! Look how hurt he is. Someone call the match off.
I think he needs a ride home, Tony. You should call an ambulance right now. That'll teach him a lesson. Look before you leap, stupid.
Goodness! What is this? He didn't even stand a chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and new WCW TV champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
The quest for the WCW United States Heavyweight title is next for him.
You know, just when you thought he could go no further, he's able to pull on another victory and keep on going.
Well, we're done here. Thanks for playing with the big boys.
Sega.
Where? It's party time. Let's have some fun. You have to go ahead and pick a car and driver. Iceman.
Okay, let's kick it.
Hey, it's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go.
Hey, that's me! Wake up! You've got to pick me up!
Sit down.
I leave everything to you, okay? Take me to the stock exchange.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah! Make a left!
Over there.
Oh! Yo, let's go!
Okay. Damn.
Yo,
I made it at last.
Go! Right up! Taxi!
Let's hot foot.
Thanks.
It's showtime.
Take a left!
Damn. Got it. Yeah. Be cool and sit.
Taxi!
Oh, damn. Damn.
Take a right!
Am I right? Oh, I made it at last. Oh. Whoa.
Taxi!
Yo, wanna ride?
Pull it over here! Take me to the courthouse!
Let's go. Oh, you backseat driver. Damn.
Take a right!
Am I right? Yeah.
Go that way!
Leave it to me. I made it at last.
Wake up! You've got to pick me up!
Come on.
You? Cool. Take me to the public library.
It's showtime.
Make a right.
Oh, damn. Oh. Be cool and sit. Yo, this is it.
You're amazing.
Wait up, where you going? Wait up, where you going? Damn it!
It's no big deal. Come on.
Hey, you trying to hit me? Take me to the high school.
It's showtime.
Go straight!
Got it.
Hey!
This is it.
You're one great driver! Wait up, where you going?
I hit it. Oh.
Hey, get him!
Sit down.
You really know how to drive. Take me to
University.
Let's go.
Hey! 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 Go that way.
Over there.
Foxy! Hey, Catman! Go that way.
Okay. You enjoyed it, huh?
Ooh, that was some serious speed.
Go! Right up! Wait up! Where you going?
Let's hot foot.
I leave everything to you, okay? Take me to the station.
Let's go. Oh!
Go that way.
Got it.
Make a left.
Over there.
Oh, yeah! Oh, damn it! Hey, how long does it take? It's taking forever. Hey, how long does it take? Can't you drive faster?
Damn, he ran away.
Wait up, you've got to pick me up.
Let's hot foot.
Good job. Take me to the art museum.
Hang on.
Move it, move it.
Am I right? Damn.
Foxy!
Move it, move it.
Damn. Damn.
Watch it, fool. Make a left.
Got it. Oh! Took a little too long.
Later. Watch it, you fool.
It's no big deal. Come on.
Hey, watch it, you idiot. Take me to the supermarket.
Let's go. Oh! Damn.
Move it, move it.
Okay. I hit it.
Go that way.
Got it. Yo, this is it.
Didn't expect to get here so fast.
Wait up, you've got to pick me up.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn it!
Oh! Stop talking and move your legs.
You're bad. Take me to the church.
Let's go. Damn.
Yes! Let's go!
Am I right? Damn, a little late.
See ya!
Wait up! Where you going?
Wait up! I got to pick me up!
Come on.
Thanks. Take me to the botanical garden.
Hang on.
Oh!
I hit it. Whoa!
Woohoo! Make a left.
Can't you shut up?
Go straight.
All right. Damn, a little late.
See ya! Wait up! Got to pick me up! Oh,
Hey, over here.
Hey, can't you stop closer? Take me to the station.
It's showtime.
Watch it, you fool.
Yeah. Am I right?
Hey!
Oh no, took too long.
How long do you have to take? Hey, it's the Catman!
Come on.
You've got great skill. Take me to the art museum.
Hang on. Damn.
Ooh,
Who do you think you are?
go that way.
Over there. Yeah. Keep your mouth shut and sit. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Took a little too long.
Thanks.
Go! Right up!